go into Code S.
And up here in the top left in the red, he's up 1-0. He is.
SK Telecom T1 Party.
Looking good.
Looking good. Down near the bottom right. He came back before.
CJ Entus Sora.
On this very map. Can he do it again?
That is the question. And I noticed Parting was actually wearing the same glasses that he had in the 2012 WCG in China, actually.
Yeah. I
cast it there. You were there as well. That's actually where we first met.
That is where we first met.
Yeah.
It's a good tournament. He lost a game, in fact, to Combat X.
Yep.
In that tournament. Probably Parting's most embarrassing loss ever. Should not have lost that game either. He just neglected a zealot harassment. Props to Combat X though for winning that game.
Yeah.
Not much else to tell about him, but definitely no stories or anything. Just
his biggest claim to fame was that he took the game off of Parting.
Yeah, definitely nobody ever knew him before that, and he just happened to be the guy who qualified for Canada's WCG.
Yeah.
You know, Huck wasn't there.
Yeah.
So, gas is complete in here. We're going to find out what tech these two players want to go down.
If I had to guess, it would be a cybernetics core first.
Yes. I don't know if cybernetics core hardly qualifies as a tech, but
not really.
It's the tech gateway.
Yeah. Both
what is a cybernetic, anyways? What are cybernetics?
I don't know. Cybernetics is a thing.
It's a
some
thing.
kind of science term. I'm not exactly sure. I'm going to wiki this actually in the break.
Yeah, then you'll know.
Tell you guys during our next cast, which will start at 6 o'clock.
Yeah, spread the word. Little lightning bolts zapping turbines and whatnot.
Lightning bolts is doing what they do, zapping stuff.
Yeah. Zap. Ask Pikachu. Then we're going to see a Stargate, yeah. Stargate here for Sora. Yeah.
That's rushed again, so this probe should easily be able to get the scout down.
Parting's like a changed man. He just always probe scouts now.
Yeah.
Sora sees the double gates of Parting. And with double gates, you can go into Stargate and be in a pretty good place against the Skeleton Stargate. You can also go Twilight Council.
Oh, he didn't actually see it.
He's coming back around.
Okay. I thought he was actually leaving the base with that probe. I was like, what?
I'm not sure why he did that. Maybe he thought the leadership force to hop a little bit faster. Twilight.
Yeah. Probe is dying. Cancelled Stargate. Are we going to see a Nexus? It looks like it.
A Nexus, and then what? It has to be a robotics. A Nexus into robotics here could be smart. It could work out for him. Stalker's poking around. Find any proxies. Doesn't know exactly what Parting's going to be up to after this.
Yeah.
Checking everywhere.
Twilight Council's finished, and he starts Blink right away. Makes a couple more Stalkers. And there's the robotics you were talking about.
Yeah, Nexus and then robotics. Parting. Getting ready to get aggressive with this Blink. Drops another gate. It's also got that forward warping location.
Yep.
The timing here, if Sora goes straight Immortal, is it's really going to be hard for Parting to pull off. But if he goes Observer first, this could do a lot of damage. He had a somewhat late Mothership core because he rushed that Stargate out as well.
And that pylon is so close. He has the one for backup down over there in that ridge, but this one is right next to that natural. Scouts the Nexus. If he was paying attention really closely, maybe could know that that Stargate was canceled, especially because nothing came out of the Stargate that he saw.
Yeah. All right, first Immortal's on the way. He wants to bait the Nexus cannon now. Oh my
man.
god, that patience.
Patience out of Sora is big, but it costs him a Stalker.
All right, 5-to-1 Stalker count. With enough Stalker firepower, you can actually fire down Immortals. You can target them down before they can get their damage done. It's not even ready yet. The Observer is lurking, watching. This Mothership Core is going to have a time warp to make things easier. A few more being warped in, a few more Stalkers, that is. 8-2 now, 2 sentries to help out to make so the Stalkers can't just bypass this.
Yep. Chrono Boost only on the Immortals right now. He knows that he has to get Immortals out. Being very careful with the blink up into the main. He actually goes for it. He snipes down one probe. Will get another one.
I think this is a poor choice.
Yeah. I don't know. It really takes away from his push. He's able to get some of these probes, but I mean, in the end, is it worth it?
He doesn't even have another. Oh, he's going to try to trap with sentries, but he should have had that ready earlier. Blink down, and where's the force field? Oh, there it is. And that makes it worth it, but I feel like you know, in a sense, there's kind of a weird execution there. Force fields again, he will get the Nexus. Now he can start his own back at home. He's got about 400 minerals. He's sending the probe down right now. Nexus cannon goes down. It targets the sentries.
Trying to get the sentries with the energy left, but not quite able to do so.
You can actually snipe these zealots now. Sora is so focused, as you guys can see on that little camera shot. One more.
Oh, man.
Oh, he's not targeting. He's not controlling the zealots well.
Yeah.
Could actually maybe even snipe a sentry. Oh, what happened here? This is going to be a shocker.
He's got one warp
Plot
in.
twist.
Yeah, man. Oh, this is going to deny mining for so long.
There's a parting actually needs to like, he needs to warp in like one more sentry back at the attack and then just warp in here. But look at this, 3 more stocks. Okay, he's got his next cannon right now. Should be fine.
Yeah, he's got 1 stalker as well, as long as he micros that. Doesn't want to lose that Mothership Core though, getting really close, but the building placement actually saves him this late in the game. That'll show you guys, make sure you're placing your buildings.
Oh, he walks into it.
I was praising him so much, but then he walks it into the Stalkers. Very unfortunate.
Well, this is still a bit awkward for Sora. You know, I'm not really sure what he's going to get done here. Because, yeah, Nexus Cannon's going to help tank a little bit, but he still loses the pylon. And this Stalker gets targeted. He's on his way out here. He can't break down his ramp without Warp Prism. If Parting is paying attention, that is. And he is. Yeah. But still, he has a lot of firepower in the hole. He needs to fight away from that.
Not controlling the Zealots again. Loses all those Zealots. Doesn't pull him back in the safety of his own units on the ramp. And he still has a ton of energy here to force
he can do like
ramp.
4 or 5 more, and all the while he's doing those, he's just building more energy on his other sentries that are available. If you have 4 sentries, you can basically do it forever. 3 is still not bad. So now he's checking for hidden base. He's just trying to figure out, like, what's your plan here? It looks like the plan is to break out with Warp Prism and or Colossi.
Yeah. Look at his gas right now, going up to 600. He's just not able to efficiently use his minerals or, you know, his gas right now because he's just stuck in his base. Doesn't have enough minerals.
Warp Prism was spotted by Parting. Did he actually see it and notice it? That's the question. But it's only 2 Zealots, and that's going to be a warp in of like just a few gates as well, so he's got units on. He should be fine. This is looking rough right now for Sora. He's just contained. He's having so much trouble moving across. You know, he can't get out of there. He's going to go for it now, looks like.
Yep.
Got forced into it again. Meanwhile, he's going to come over here. The Warp Prism is spotted much more directly this time. And so far, so good with the micro here from Parting. Catches that Zealot and can easily ward off the Stalkers. They're picked up on a Warp Prism, but the Warp Prism is targeted.
Nice drop on these Stalkers. They are going to be able to kill some of the Stalkers of Parting, but still, Parting should be able to get that Warp Prism, and he does. And still, he's got 2 Nexi, and Sora's just stuck in his base once again. He's trying to make Colossi. He has none just yet. He's trying to make 1 right now. Look at this, 36 to 23 probes, 36 probes on 2 base to 23 probes on 1 base.
I mean, just look at also the army supply, you know? He's got like a much larger army. He continues to contain. With that pylon there, he can actually do this forever until the Colossus is out. He has 1 Colossus, but if he was he going to do, walk that Colossus down and break the force field? Yes, actually.
What is he, really? Yeah.
I actually thought But I guess if Parting were paying attention, might be able to pick off again while he tried to do that like this. But I guess he was a bit scared. Oh! Because it's so much easier to do stuff like this when you're actually at the bottom of a ramp on the concave, but Sora probably just put the Colossus at the front really carefully.
Really sick micro out of Parting. All of those guys really low. He's even going to focus down that Colossus as well.
So this is why I don't think moving out with that was even the right choice. But I mean, there's not much you can do in this situation. You never want to get trapped out with a force field. Parting let him, baited him right into it.
Yeah.
And this is actually the end of the game.
He's got one more Colossus. A nice time warp does go down, but another blink forward should be it. A lot of those stalkers really, really low. But from here, should be able to just blink away. And right now it's 82 to 36 supply. He's still warping in a ton of stalkers.
Yeah, he's made this just straight up Stalker Sentry style work this entire game. He has Immortals walking across the map as well to join in, but I don't think he'll ever even need them. Picks off the last of these Stalkers, and GG. Parting is able to take the second game. The rematch is his 2-0. The game he let go away on Sejong, he takes it back. And Parting will join his rightful place as an SKT player in Code S.
Looking really, really strong in that game. Really have to hand it to him. That was a very nice play that he made there. Keeping Sora there on the top of the ramp. And looking really good.
Yeah.
Looking forward to seeing him in Code S.
Yeah, so he will join Avenge as 2 Protoss players in Code S. We had 3 Protoss players in the group, so the chance of 2 getting out was fairly high.
Yeah.
But I feel like a lot of people really were predicting Sleep to get out of the group. Sleep played okay, but
yeah, kind of disappointing.
Yeah, at the end it was really disappointing, I have to say. Just making some wrong choices, some poor micro, and we're going to take a look, of course, at our results here, let you guys know exactly how it happened. We just kind of read them off for you, but you guys can look and see the scores exactly. Sora is able to beat Parting 2-1. Avenge beats Sleep 2-0. Then Avenge is able to beat Sora in a PvP to get out of the group 4-0. Parting beats Sleep in the losers match 2-0. And then Parting eventually, in the rematch against Sora, is able to win that final match.
Yep, only 1-2-1 there. And, of course, Avenge and Parting making it into Code S. Junior Green Wings and SK Telecom T1, the 2 teams to get 2 of their players in.
And if you take a look at our matches for tonight, it's Group B. So we went straight from A to G, but we're going into B a little bit more linear this time. Myungshik faces Panic in match number 1, and then DRG is going to face Turn. So 2 Protosses, a Zerg, and a Terran. So maybe those Protoss Haters could have their dreams come true if DRG and Turn are able to defeat Myungshik and Panic. I think it's definitely a possibility.
It's definitely possible, yeah.
Panic, I think, the weakest player in the group, but Myungshik is a player he's a bit inconsistent. He's almost like the Keen of Protoss or something.
Yeah, that's a pretty good name for him, actually.
Well, guys, that does it for Group G. We'll be back in, I guess, about, what time is it? 2 hours. And it's 4 p.m. now. We'll be back at 6 p.m. Korean Standard Time for Group B. See you then.